Hello, it's Berzinsky for Beardbrand Alliance. This is your year. If you have some areas on your face that don't come in as thick and as full as others, and if you want to rock a partial beard, this is the year to do it. I'm going to talk about my 3 favorite partial beard shapes for this year and how you can rock them to perfection. Stay tuned. Yes, we talked about before that some guys, maybe that 2-3% of guys who have even coverage, that perfect beard that you see on the internet, that you see on social media, we know that's not everyone. A lot of guys have areas of what they would call a deficiency in their beard, whether it be a lack of coverage on the side, a lack of mustache, a lack of chin growth. Whatever it is, you might come up short in certain areas. But you know what? There's no reason to fret. Why don't you go ahead and rock a partial beard shape? You're like, hey, but I want a full beard. Well, guess what? You don't have one. And for years, I didn't have a full beard. And so what I did was rock 2 of these styles. Actually, I've rocked all 3 of these styles until my beard came in. Let's talk about these partial beard shapes that are going to be very popular this year. And let's start first with the sideburn. So let's say that the front of your beard is your weak suit, but you have a significant amount of hair on the sideburn. A lot of guys' sideburns will come in first. Mine did. And what I did was I rocked a sideburn. And it was started out maybe at the bottom of my ear and grew a little longer and grew to a significant point. But I chose to wear a sideburn when I could not grow any hair in the front of my beard. This is a good year to do that with the success of the movie Elvis. And what we can see here from Mr. Butler, you can rock a sideburn. Whether it's early Elvis, say from his comeback, maybe in the 60s, mid-60s, he had a significant full sideburn, but not too exaggerated, coming down to the bottom of his earlobe, angling toward the corner of his mouth, or whether you're going for Las Vegas Elvis in the late 70s, where his sideburns came down significantly more, were a little fuller, a little bushier. If you can grow sideburns, this is the year to do it. So if that's your strong suit, you can grow hair on the side of your face, go ahead and rock a sideburn. Number 2 on the list, we've talked about this a lot, and it's once again due to the popularity of the movie Top Gun, the solo mustache. Whether that's a traditional chevron shape that comes actually not much more than the corner of the mouth, or whether you go for something a little more extreme like the biker stash. Wearing a mustache right now is on point. There seems to be a little bit of a 70s revival, and you can see a lot of guys sporting that solo mustache. It's a facial hair shape that works really well, especially if you have a high and tight, you have super short hair, you want to wear a crew cut, or you want to wear your hair longer, as Eric talked about before, say like in a shag. Excellent choice to have that kind of 70s look, that 70s show look, going into about 1980 when the mustache peaked the last time. We have that kind of mustache presentation with either long hair or super short hair. Give them both a try. Now you're saying, but once again, pretty extreme. I see a ton of guys sporting solo mustaches, and especially younger guys, because a lot of guys, some of the first facial hair that some guys will get will be the mustache. And so it seems appropriate that guys in their early mid-20s are sporting what they can grow really well, which is the solo mustache. So give it a try. Now, if you are deficient in hair on the side of your cheeks, just like you did with the mustache, but you have some chin hair, go ahead and rock some type of goatee. Now, you know that I made a video before about saying that the circle beard was definitely out. What I think you can do to elevate and bring the circle beard into, say, the 2020s is add a little length to the front of the beard, whether that be in a boxy shape or whether that be in a point. Go ahead and add length and shape like a Van Dyke, and that will modernize the beard. What we didn't like about the typical circle beard is a lot of guys went heavy on the grooming, which can really bring attention to unwanted weight that you might have on the underside of your jaw. So adding a little length to the front of your beard will make it more modern. So that's number 3 on the list. So those are partial beard styles that you can wear. If you are, say, coming up short on certain areas, whether you're lacking on the cheek, wear a mustache, wear a circle beard. If you don't have, say, even a mustache, go ahead, rock a goatee. The goatee is really just the chin portion of that. You're thinking, well, why? I don't see that happening. You be the guy to make it happen. You be the guy to give it a try. All of these styles can work on any guy who has a significant amount of hair. You can go ahead and trim your hair into one of these patterns, whether it be the sideburn, whether it be the solo mustache, or whether it be some type of Van Dyke. A really modern option on the Van Dyke is to wear an anchor beard. And that actually works well. If you are coming up a little sparse in this area, the anchor beard, you can see here on David Beckham, works really well with that type of hair pattern. If you have a significant amount of beard coverage, sure, you can wear an executive beard, you can wear your beard a little longer, you can wear a really full beard. I always say go ahead and switch it up from time to time, and especially with the warmer weather coming, take advantage of the change of seasons to trim your significant beard into one of these facial hair patterns. Now, a lot of guys will say, but you know, there's a lot of grooming that takes place when you have a partial beard style. Now, for some guys, you don't. If you don't have any hair on the side of your cheeks, you don't have to shave that. So if you're working with the hair that's on your face, sometimes it's going to eliminate the need for daily grooming on a partial beard. It's just that simple. I did not have a significant amount of hair on the side of my cheeks. I didn't have to shave it, so it was not an issue. But if you're a guy who has a lot of hair and you want to wear a partial beard shape, it's actually okay to actually go ahead, wear that partial beard shape. You can couple large sideburns with a mustache or with a goatee and go ahead and shave it down, but then let it grow in. Let that hair come in, say, a week, 2 weeks. Wear a stubble beard with any of these shapes. That eliminates a lot of the grooming that guys are actually, a lot of times, want to grow a beard to eliminate some of the grooming required by constant shaving. So it doesn't preclude, just because you're going to wear a partial beard shape, that you have to be doing it daily. You may choose to do that. There's something nice about a sharpness, especially when you have a mustache or when you have really sharp sideburns, to have a clean-shaved face. But they also look fantastic when you have a little bit of coverage, say a stubble beard or even up to a 2 or 3 week beard. So give it a try. Are you willing to try some of these partial beard shapes? Some of the guys have no options. They are the options for them to grow a partial beard. If you have a full beard, are you willing to join your brothers this summer with a partial beard shape? Comment below. I'd love to hear about it. Until we meet again.
What is going on? Beardbrand Founder here, and I want to talk to you guys about styling paste. What is the styling paste? It is a styling product. You use it on your hair or you use it on your beard. So that means you're going to tame your beard, you're going to tame your hair, and it's going to give you a satin finish.